In cybersecurity, even a tiny mistake in memory handling can open the door to a powerful attack. This attack is called a buffer overflow. To understand it, we first need to understand what a buffer is. A buffer is simply a temporary storage space in memory. Programs use buffers to hold data while it is being processed. But buffers have limits on how much data they can store. Imagine pouring water into a cup that is already full. The excess spills out and causes a mess. In memory, that spillover can overwrite nearby data. And that is where the danger begins. Attackers exploit this weakness to inject malicious instructions. They deliberately send more data than the buffer can handle. When the buffer fills up, the extra data keeps going. It spills into areas of memory that were never meant to hold it. Sometimes, those areas control how the program runs. Overwriting them can change the program's behavior completely. The attacker may redirect execution to their own code. Suddenly, the system starts running malicious instructions. This is the core idea behind a buffer overflow attack. A small overflow becomes a path for system compromise. Some overflows crash programs instantly. Others allow attackers to gain control silently. That makes buffer overflows extremely dangerous, especially in software written without strict memory checks. Older programs are particularly vulnerable. Languages like C once required careful manual memory control. A single unchecked input could trigger an overflow. Attackers study software to find these weak points. Then they craft carefully designed malicious input that overwhelms the buffer intentionally. Once inside, the overflow begins its damage. Programs may crash or behave unpredictably, or attackers may gain administrator-level access. That is why developers must design secure code. Input validation is a critical defense. Programs must check the size of incoming data. Modern protections also help stop exploitation. Techniques like stack protection defend memory. Address randomization hides critical locations, making it harder for attackers to predict targets. Secure coding practices remain the strongest defense, because prevention stops the overflow before it begins. For cybersecurity professionals, understanding this attack is essential, because memory vulnerabilities still appear in real systems, and recognizing them is the first step to defending modern computing.